when did you first realize that you could be professionally funny?
Oh, I'm very funny when money is exchanged. When people start paying me, I can be funny just like that. Yeah, no problem.
As a teenager, 15-year-old, were you funny then?
When there was no money involved, I was never funny. Comedians are not funny off stage because we're not getting paid. It's only when money is involved that we suddenly become hilarious.
It's not, I'm sure your career advisor in school didn't sort of say, go into comedy. How did you get into comedy?
There was no such thing as comedy when I was growing up. There was just stupidity. If you tried to be funny, you were stupid, or you were disrupting the class, or you were a problem child. So I was all of those. And I managed to turn all that round and suddenly start getting paid for it, which is quite an achievement.
Do you remember the first time you stood on a stage?
Yeah, the first time I stood on stage, I played Mary Magdalene in the school play. I was at a Roman Catholic primary school called Our Lady of Fatima, and I played Mary Magdalene. And for some reason, I turned it into a comedy. I didn't realise it at the time, but I was doing stand-up comedy as Mary Magdalene. Everybody was laughing. People thought it was hilarious, and I got into a lot of trouble for funnying it up. But that was the first time I was on stage.
And then the first time you were on stage as a comedian?
First time I was on stage as a comedian, about 12 years ago. And I thought I would just try out some stuff that I'd written. Because that's what I was told, that I write funny stuff, so I should just try it out. So I just wrote some material about my moustache and I tried it out, and it was hilarious.
I wish I'd been there.
Yeah, I mean, it went down really well, and I just thought, God, this is easy, I must carry on.
Was it daunting? I mean, comedy at the time was kind of a bunch of posh white boys.
Well, when you don't know what you're doing, it's easy. I mean, because you're going into it blind and you just think, oh yeah, this will be fine, and you just get on with it and you just do it. And because I didn't know what I was doing, I just went into it and I was fine. I just thought, this is okay, I can do it. When you've got nothing to lose, and I just had nothing to lose at that point.
So then when you started having to think about it, because all of a sudden it was an option, did it become difficult?
Then things got difficult over time because you have to evolve, and there's ups and downs, and you have to die on your backside on stage 1,000,000 times, and then you wake up and you think, why am I doing this? Why am I standing in a room full of people I don't know, telling them things about myself and getting humiliated and degraded? Why am I doing this every night for money? I mean, there's other things I can get degraded for free. Why am I doing this every night on stage in front of people? And as time goes on, it dawns on you that you are a very strange person.
Do you actually like, novelists? Is that the same thing with comedians? The idea that in order to keep in, you really have to get up every morning and write for 2 hours and do nothing else?
Well, I write all the time. I think about things, and I'm working on a routine, and it's taken me like 2 months to work on it, to write it, to think about what do I want to say, what do I think about this, how do I make it funny. And then, you don't just sit down and write. I mean, I have to write something and go away, leave it, and think about it, and then come back to it. So it happens over a long period of time.
Your Kim Kardashian Made Me Do It show kind of was hugely successful, and you went around the world with it. Is that an indication that is humour global?
Well, it was a comedy show about ISIS. I mean, if you can do that, you can do anything. After that, everything is hilarious and easy. So once you've done that, it's fine.
So now ISIS has gone? more or less.
Yeah, I think that was because of my show. I think because of my comedy show, I actually brought ISIS down. The minute I started doing my comedy show, that's when ISIS started to deteriorate.
You're
So
very happy about that. Can you start on Trump now?
I'm responsible for the downfall of ISIS through my comedy. Yeah.
As I said, very happy with that. Can you
Yeah.
start on Trump now?
Then I'm going to do Trump, and then I'm going to do Putin, and then I'm going to do the Kardashians.
Excellent. Okay, I shall look forward to that. Well, I shall look forward to having you in Zurich.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to coming to Zurich. Yeah, there's not much happening there, so I'm very pleased to be filling the gap.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.